G'day guys. Okay, I found a bug in the system. I knew there was something funny going on. I couldn't believe that the Super D 7000 coil was so down, and it didn't make any sense. But anyway, here we go. I went through it all, found it, and there it is. Um, so basically, I went through it, and this is some of the adjustments that had to be done. Completely stuffed up the differential modelling of the outer part of the coil and fixed it up, reran it, all recalibrated again, and everything goes around in the right direction now. It's not completely um, running around backwards or doing anything silly, and everything model wise should be working fine. Now I've got it here. This is, I've got to probably zoom out a little bit because it's completely overloading everything here. Here we go. And now I'm running this through Microsoft Edge um, just because I downloaded it. And what we have now, if we have a look at, well, let's do this. I'm going to do this just for interest. Say we got, get rid of that. We're going to use a 25. How come you can't see that there? Because it's okay. I see what's going on. Hang on a sec. I'll go do that. That'll help. That'll help anyway, because I didn't rescale it, did I? But if you see here, we got a 25DD, just a double D coil. We got the Super D, and I can leave the toroid in there. I'll get rid of all these other coils, and I'll just run these three. Okay. So here it is. Three. Well, there's what else we got in there? We got 25 mono. 25 mono has jumped in there. Why is it? It's 25 double D, and I've got the 25 mono as well. Okay, just for reference, we got a 10-ounce nugget sitting in here. It's a depth of 23 inches. We can probably go more. We're in inert ground and running a 7-inch offset. We'll just drop that down to 6. We can change that anyway. That the lower we go, the more pinpointed the coil has to be. If it hasn't got a conical shape at the bottom, it drops off. So, like I say, everything's different. Let's go and we'll see where we can drop it off. 41 inches, it all falls away. So, 10-ounce nugget, 35 inches deep. The 18 can get it. The 18 toroid can get it. 25 mono can get it. 19 Super D can get it, and 25 DD can get it. Now, if I go to medium ground, I think it'll all drop off, and it does. I would probably expect that. Let's drop the depth down to 28 inches. And look at that. This is more in line with the way things should work, right? Okay, what wins? The 8000 toroid wins. It can detect the target. But directly under that, we have the 19 Super D on the 7000. Then we have, they can't detect it, but in order of failure, right, we have the 25 mono, then the 25 double D. Now, this is interesting, isn't it? If we go and drop this down again, so we're in medium ground. It's pretty severe medium ground, by the way. So we'll get all the targets there again. Now 26 inches in medium ground on that, they can all get it, no problem. So all got the ticks. What happens if we go to high ground? This is where it gets interesting. They've all dropped out because of the high level of mineralization. We'll try and adjust offset. Nah, not going to have any effect. Back to 6, and we'll drop the depth. This is this is like detecting in laterites. It's really really evil. And we go to 21. We'll go to 19. I'll just leave one out. So we're what's beating what. Okay, really really high mineral ground. We're 21 inches down on a 10 ounce, well, a 10 ounce round ball of pretty much close to gold. So let's go and have a look what happens when we change our ground. This is acting very, very accurately. So anyway, let's go down here, medium. Medium, what happens? Now, very interesting. See the 25 mono and the 25 DD change places. The DD has an offset which gives it a better signal to noise ratio, but the 25 mono has a bigger capture area. So let's have a look. We go to medium ground. In medium ground, the 18 toroid still wins, followed by the 19 Super D. See, that's a bit better, isn't it? I hope everyone's happy with that, because I did actually find the problem. But the 25 monos come up and 25 DD's gone down. So go to inert. This is where it gets very interesting. Inert soil, no mineralization, basically. And we have the mono has jumped up over the 19 Super D, 25 DDs down the bottom, and the toroid is winning. So that's quite interesting. When you are in inert ground, let's increase the depth. Now this is where we possibly will get some changes going on. They all fall off there. Yeah, between 38 to 36, 30, they can all get it 36, 38, only the toroid gets it. So it's interesting. All done on signal to noise ratio. You want to have a look at the effective signal to noise ratios here. It's got 6 dB. The next one down, 1.4. So the other thing we can do, let's go really small gold. Let's go to 0.1 ounce or 3 grams. And nothing's going to get it. It will not get it. Like, you're not going to get it at 36 inches with any coil known to man. It's not going to happen. It's not real. So we'll take the depth down in inert soil. Okay, look at that. We can all get it at 10 inches, a little bit further on the others. So let's go and put it into medium. What happens? The mono, it's a bloody big mono though, isn't it? And so it's a double D, but nevertheless, righto. Now this is interesting. In medium at that size target, the GPZ7000 Super D jumps to the top of the list, but it can't get it. It's signal noise. I need to drop it down a little bit more. It's a very tiny target. And there you go. If we go there, we can see that the 19 Super D is getting it, right? It's there, 7,000 now beating the 18 toroidal on the 8,000, but this is small gold. Now you got to remember the construction of the Super D coil. It's like 2 double Ds. It's very, very sensitive to very small gold in the middle of that coil, just with a bit of offset there. And if I actually change the offset, we can probably change let's have a look there. I'll see how high I can get it. I'm looking. Look at the offset coming in, and it peaks at 9.5 inches up on a 5-inch offset. So that's very interesting indeed. So a 5-inch offset across the center of the coil there, yeah, basically is beating our baseline by 9.5 inches. That's interesting. Oh, it'll actually go that higher above our baseline measurement. So it's actually only 9 inches, but it's saying 9.5. So that is going definitely a lot further down. I can probably move that down there. That's interesting, isn't it? And I thought I had it higher than that. Probably not. No, it falls over. Yeah. But then again, we're on medium ground. If I go to inert, everything comes in. Go to high, and nothing can detect it because it's just too much noise in relation to the amount of energy coming back from the target. But as soon as you increase it, it's 3 grams. It's very, very small. Let's go to 15 grams, and we're at 15 grams now, and we're in absolute highly mineralized soil, and everything gets it. And the only one that fails is the mono. The mono fails, but they are big coils. The double D, because of the advantage in its signal to noise ratio benefit, is actually getting the target. So we can go to medium ground. I just want to see if anything jumps around there. Is it all going to stay roughly where it is? It only makes a difference at extreme depths and very large target sizes. Let's go here. 1 ounce nugget. Let's see where we can get it. We'll leave it in medium ground. We'll flick each way. So look at that. Still beating it 14 inches, 1 ounce. It's pretty good still. We're in pretty bad ground. And there you go. The Toroid Super D, 25 DD, and 25 mono. The mono is coming off second best on all of this stuff, which is very interesting. Go to just jump to 5 ounces and change it. I'm just having a look at the movements there. But in medium ground, 14 inches and 5, it's pretty decent thumpy signal. But I guarantee you, in high mineralized ground, we're going to lose some. It's going to obscure the target signal. And it didn't, which is rather interesting. Anyway, we'll get a little bit, it's 5 ounces, I suppose. Okay, it's 17 inches. What happens? The mono drops out. Mono's getting slammed with too much noise coming back, and it's not the right geometry for that. Actually, if I go to a smaller mono, what are 17 inches? If I go to a smaller mono, like a 20, I'll just see what happens. I just want to see if the signal level comes up. No, it's still there. It's not going to get it. Just change. We'll go to an 8. Well, actually, I can 14 there. Put all the monos in there and just see if anything. No, they're all trailing. It's a signal to noise ratio problem with the high mineralization. We'll go to medium, and maybe some of those will pop up. Let's have a look. Still getting clobbered. They'll go to inert, and then they'll probably come up. Yep. The 25 monos jumped the 25 DD because of capture area. So it's all very interesting. And depending on your offset from the center of the coil, the DDs jump the mono there. We go back. Let's go back to a standard 6-inch. So 5 ounces. Let's go 10 ounces. Move this up a bit. I want to be on medium. I want to see where things drop out. So 10 ounces, everything's going to slam that at 17 inches. And 24 inches. Now this is interesting, isn't it? This might tell you something with some of the tests we've seen. The 25 mono can still get it, but it's not the best of the bunch. Actually, it's basically pretty close to the double D. That's winning on capture area. That's winning on signal to noise ratio. So then we got the Super D, then we got the toroid coming in again. So high mineralization, the only thing it's going to get it's a toroid. Um, One thing I can do, I want to put my coil in there to see what it does because I haven't. Uh, I've only got the 25 and the 14. The 14 won't get it; it's too far away. I just want to see what the 25 does, and the 25 substantially beats the toroid, which does not surprise me in the slightest. So the thing is, where's the advantage? Hot ground, or does it just clean it up across the board? Yeah, it cleans up across the board. Um, so yeah, but it's still getting it. It's still getting it, and everything else has sort of dropped away. So we go to the real big one, 1 kilo. And I think that all these other coils are going to come in, and we'll see how far we can get. 24 inches, and we're at the 29 inches. And this is super hot ground, guys. This is not like your normal out in the backyard type test. We'll go to medium and look how much other coils come in, being able to detect the target at 29 inches. The only ones that have fallen off are the smaller monos, which you probably expect. Um, Everything else has got, but look at the above baseline here. My God, that's creaming it. So uh, it is what it is. It is what it is. We go to inert and trying to watch what moves. See, in inert soil, um, the Super D drops down and the mono picks up over it. Capture area against beats the signal to noise ratio in inert ground. So you can probably put those numbers way out. Every coil's getting that now in inert ground. So I'll push it up. 14 monos just dropped out. 18 monos just dropped out. 20 monos dropped out. 25 DDs dropped out. And 25 Super D and 25 mono. And we've got the toroid still going in there. This is really good. This would be like doing an air test. 48 inches air test. Close, but not quite. Air doesn't drop the signal by 10 decibels or create 10 dB of noise, so it's not really fair. I should put an air test one in there. But how far can we push this out? We lost a toroid and lost a toroid at 53 inches and dropped my one at 57. So there is a benefit on the big gold and even the small stuff actually. So guys, there you go. That's the story. We can go and put all the rest of the stuff in there, but I just wanted to clean up the 7000 coil because it was NQR. It did definitely what it was. I was not phasing the outers properly, and it was causing a cancellation. I couldn't work out why it wouldn't pick up big gold at 6 inches deep, and I just going like, come on, it can't be that wrong. And there it was. It's in the code. So the code was wrong. It was execution of the code just on a blended, like a blended two receive coil. It's like a double D, but it was sort of, it's sort of a bit of a interesting way of doing it, but it does create pretty relatively close detection profile at that. I have double checked it and it's within ballpark figures. You can actually have a look at all the code if you want. It's pages and pages and pages and pages of code. So the only thing I didn't do, I just want to see, I was going to put my mods in here, see if it does anything to the monos. Well, the 25 mono went screaming up, but it can't detect it. Hang on a sec. I'll see where it detects it and we'll see where it drops out. That's interesting. Okay, that one. Oh, we've got them all there. Um, with the low noise preamp in, the 25 mono has, this is interesting, isn't it? This interests me. This is 2 ounces at 28 inches, and there's the mono there, okay, and the double D just under it, and the super D's dropped out. But I just want to do that again because we are on inert ground. Yep, interesting, isn't it? Without the mod, you can't hear the gold. Bang, bang. And I wonder if I put in that as well. It gives it an extra 3 dB. And 20 mono jumped in, I think. So just goes to show how things work. What else can we put in there? I don't know. 15 by 10 DOD. No, got too many coils in there. So I've got all these. Get rid of that, get rid of that. And stick that in there. Where's that come up? Ah, down the bottom. Look, you could sit here all day doing all the combinations of the coils, but this is pretty close to where it is. You want to have a look at where things sit in the lateral. This is you swinging the coil, guys, and the offsets and everything in there as well. So that's inert ground, and you can change it and you can watch it. There's your medium ground noise. There's your that's the GPX noise floor, and should be another one's jumped in there somewhere. Probably it's up the top. I don't know where it's gone, but it just shows you the signal dropping. That's above those lines there. Everything is detectable, and when you are off target, that's where it becomes non-detectable. So there's your depth profile. If you really want to go, you have to spread it all out. It's too many coils there at the moment, so you could drop that. Well, actually, I'll leave that in there. I just want to see what the toroid does against my one. I mean, it's 25 inch against an 18. What do you expect? But I just like looking at. I might model it, my one as an 18. We'll just see how it goes. But you want to have a look at the depth profile there. The blue one, it's a toroidal coil, and that's the 25 there. So that's basically, it has to get above the red line to be able to hear it. Okay, so to be able to hear that particular target, if we go from 2 ounces to 5 ounces, there you go. See, we got more above that red line. If we go to something crazy like 1 kilo, there you go. If you're above that red line, you're going to detect it. So, but you can see that initially the 25 coil doesn't catch up to about 5 inches, and then it overtakes it, and from about what do we say, about 7 inches odd, you're right in the middle there, it powers over the toroid. But like I say, I should model it as a 20 as well. We can see if I go to 14, the same tech in 14, yeah, it's under. So the 18 will kill the 14, the 25 kills the 18. But the thing is, there's no real drop off, except even on the 14 here, there is a fair discrepancy early in on the thing. So it's still well above the noise floor, but yeah, it still picks up. So yeah, all different coils, all different things. So that's it. That's more proper on the 7000. Everything's coming up as I expected it would, and yeah, there might be something in that on the 8000, because in the land of physics, it's doing really good, but exactly as I would have thought. 8,000 and then the 7,000. And the main difference is the coil geometry. They could have, mm, my opinion, you could have put the toroidal coil on the 7,000. Um, I wonder what would have happened. Um, Interesting, isn't it? I shouldn't say things like that. But uh, there you go, guys. And the battery's going to go flat in my microphone. So I better get off. Catch us later. Bye bye.